Welcome to the next Biz Thing. I'm Marcus J. Diploma, and today we're spotlighting a business that's reshaping the way we think about junk removal. It's easy to overlook this industry. After all, how exciting can trash really be? But every now and then, a company comes along that redefines the experience. Nova Junk Removal is doing exactly that, transforming cluttered spaces and outdated mindsets into something cleaner, greener, and surprisingly inspiring. Nova Junk Removal is more than a hauling service. It's a full-service, eco-conscious operation that covers Washington, D.C., Northern Virginia, and parts of Maryland. They've built their reputation on three core promises: efficiency, affordability, and environmental responsibility. Whether you're preparing to move, clearing out an estate, wrapping up a renovation, or just trying to get your garage back, they step in with professionalism, compassion, and a surprisingly seamless process. At the heart of their business is a simple but powerful belief: junk doesn't have to go to waste. What might look like trash to one person could be useful to another. And so they've built a model that prioritizes reuse and recycling. Items that still have life in them are donated to local charities. What can't be donated is sorted for recyclable material. Only what's truly beyond saving ends up in the landfill. It's a thoughtful, modern approach to an industry that, for decades, was focused purely on disposal. Their team is trained not just in lifting and loading, but in making decisions on the spot about what can be salvaged. That means they're not just helping customers clear out their homes, they're actively reducing environmental impact and giving back to the community in the process. And they do it all with a smile, showing up on time, communicating clearly, and delivering on every promise they make. The scope of their services is impressive. They handle residential and commercial junk removal, including construction debris, yard waste, furniture, appliances, electronics, hot tubs, sheds, and more. They also offer labor-only services, so if you just need help moving items within your property, they've got you covered. It's that flexibility that makes them such a standout in the field. They've designed their offerings to meet people where they are. Whether that's cleaning out a basement or managing the mess after a full home remodel. One of the most compelling things about Nova Junk Removal is their commitment to customer satisfaction. From the first contact to the final sweep of the broom, every interaction is handled with professionalism and care. They communicate clearly about scheduling, show up when they say they will, and ensure the job is completed efficiently and respectfully. It's a level of service that surprises people in the best way. And it's not just the big jobs that matter to them. They give the same attention and care to someone clearing out a single room as they do to a large estate cleanout. It's all about making the process easier, less stressful, and more rewarding for the customer. They understand that junk removal isn't just physical, it's often emotional. Letting go of old items can be difficult, and they bring sensitivity and empathy to every project. Their team is consistently praised for being friendly, fast, and incredibly respectful. That combination makes a huge difference in this industry. Anyone can lift heavy things, but not everyone can do it with compassion. That's the Nova Junk Removal difference. What's even more impressive is how consistently their customers talk about the value they received. It's one thing to provide good service. It's another to do it at an affordable price. Nova Junk Removal guarantees the lowest prices in the area, and they stand by that promise. They're transparent with their pricing, offer quotes quickly, and never spring hidden fees on their customers. That kind of honesty is rare, and it's one of the reasons their customer base is so loyal. You also get the sense that this team is passionate about what they do. They're not just going through the motions. They believe in the power of a clean, organized space. They believe in reducing waste. They believe in serving their communities, and that mindset permeates every part of the business. It's not about junk, It's about transformation, and in that way, they're offering something much deeper than just a haul-away service. They're offering peace of mind. Let's talk logistics for a moment, because that's where Nova Junk Removal also shines. They're quick, really quick. In many cases, they offer same-day service. That means you're not waiting around for days with a pile of junk sitting in your driveway. They'll show up, load everything efficiently, clean up after themselves, and be on their way, leaving you with a space that feels brand new. Their trucks are well maintained, their staff is uniformed and professional, and their process is streamlined to make the experience hassle-free. From booking to billing, every step feels easy. And if you've ever dealt with unreliable contractors or services in the past, you'll immediately recognize how rare that is. Their reliability is matched only by their respect for your space. They take care not to damage walls, doorways, or floors as they move large items. They protect your property the way you would. That's not just good business, it's basic decency, and it shows in everything they do. One area where they've had a real impact is estate cleanouts. These can be some of the most emotionally charged jobs in junk removal, clearing out the home of a loved one who's passed, or downsizing for a major life transition. Nova Junk Removal approaches these situations with empathy, patience, and an understanding that what they're handling isn't just stuff, it's memories. Customers routinely mention how comforting the crew was during these times, offering both professionalism and emotional support. It's that human touch that makes Nova Junk Removal more than just a service. They're partners in a process that can feel overwhelming, stepping in with strength, empathy, and efficiency. They've built their reputation one happy customer at a time, and that's no small feat in an industry that too often cuts corners or treats people like numbers. What we're really seeing here is a company that understands the bigger picture. In an age where sustainability matters more than ever, where communities crave transparency, and where consumers value experience as much as outcome, Nova Junk Removal has positioned itself as a true leader. They're proving that even the most unglamorous industries can be revolutionized through heart, hustle, and smart systems. They're reducing landfill waste, supporting local charities, and reminding us that being eco-friendly doesn't have to come at a premium. In fact, it can be more affordable and more impactful than traditional options. So when we talk about innovation, it's not just about new apps or breakthrough technology. Sometimes, innovation is about rethinking the basics. It's about looking at an old industry and asking, how can we do this better, smarter, kinder? That's exactly what Nova Junk Removal is doing, and they're succeeding in ways that are meaningful and lasting. As we continue to look for businesses that are paving the way for a better future, Nova Junk Removal stands out as a prime example. They combine high standards, strong ethics, and a genuine desire to serve. They're not trying to be flashy, they're just doing good, solid work every single day. And people are taking notice. So whether you're facing a move, a clean-out, a renovation, or just a pile of old junk that's been sitting for too long, there's a solution that's fast, friendly, and focused on the future. Nova Junk Removal is redefining what it means to clear space. They're not just hauling away the past, they're making room for what comes next.